All right.
I always wondered why on TV shows the people just smiled mindlessly. It's because when you sit here and stare at nothing, you just look like you're crazy. You know? You ever watch those TV shows? They just go in and they're just smiling crazy, and then they go out and they're just smiling crazy.
You never know when it's already started or not started. It's the
That is apparently
struggle
why
is
they do
real.
that. So
The struggle is real. Look at this. Are you buying a car? Are you buying a small present, big present? Have you bought presents? You're already behind the game. You're behind. No.
oh,
Are you?
but I'm not.
Bah humbug. Hey, we made it through Thanksgiving, and I hate to break it to you guys, but Christmas is around the corner.
My headphones are so loud.
Oh, am I extremely
It sounds like
loud?
a knife going in my ear right now.
Better.
I
You
have
know
no
that I
idea.
cannot
I'm afraid to
whisper.
find out.
Listen, how was your Thanksgiving?
It was all right.
All right.
All right. Football games were lousy. My daughter was with her mom. So,
Yeah, that's boo.
yeah.
Where's your son? What was he doing?
He hung out. He was around.
Yeah.
Went to my mom's house for a little bit.
They do their own thing. Although my kids all stayed home. We watched movies. We played pickleball. I mean, you take 6 teenagers. No, this is our Christmas pajama. We're not even there yet. Listen, I do Christmas pajamas. This is so fun. This is the best. I've already ordered the shirts. I got to get the pants.
What's
Do
the
you guys
appeal?
do Christmas pajamas?
What's the appeal?
Well, A, you don't have to have an outfit for Christmas because you have pajamas, so you wear them all day long, number one. Number two,
But you would.
I like everybody to match.
Why?
It's so fun.
Why? I
Just
just
to
don't
drive
get
everybody
it.
crazy.
It's so weird.
It's so fun. Do
I
you
don't
like
get
it? Do you do Christmas pajamas?
Listen,
Maybe you do a,
this is gonna
a
be-
flannel.
This is gonna be a poll of every lady going, "I love it," and then every boyfriend being like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, me too."
Hey, whenever you see
Not-
the like husband and wife with the
They
you
look
know,
like
matching
hostages.
shirts, she's like,
Yes, it's like a hostage situation.
Yeah.
Like if the guy could put the little signal where he's like, "Save me!"
he's winking like 10 times. Get me
Yeah.
out of here.
Oh, cool! The dog has pajama pants. That's great.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
Oh, genius! I gotta
Oh,
get
God.
them.
Yeah.
Yes, this is so
No.
exciting.
Reason
do
number
feel the
300, I'm
panic.
divorced. I'm like, this is why are we? We don't normally wear clothes like this. Why are we putting this on today? Oh, we're taking pictures. Oh, okay.
The dog needs
Yeah,
Yeah, listen, we're doing it. We have.
done deal.
you're a trooper,
I have a
Mitch.
grandbaby
Good
dog,
job.
and I have my dog, and they need pajamas. You're right, or bows. Maybe I'll do bows for them. It'll be cute too.
Either way.
Either way, if you have not bought one Christmas present, are you feeling panicked? Or are you okay with it?
I feel like there's two classes of people, right? Half bought almost everything already, and the
Yeah.
other half bought absolutely nothing.
True.
You're so right. Like, there's no middle ground.
No, there's no like, I'm about 40% done. It's like, no, it's either all ahead or completely behind.
Or do you not buy gifts and do you take a family trip?
I don't buy anything.
Or
I hate
money.
buying things.
But you usually do a trip.
I usually do a trip. Mm-hmm. And which really is weird because I've been like looking at it and it's like kids' schedules and everything else. I don't know how
The
much.
price of everything is like tripled.
Yeah. Be like, hey, we're going back to Pittsburgh for Christmas and we're eating McDonald's every day.
No pizza, just McDonald's.
Yeah. No fancy restaurants, no stadium food, no nothing. We're just McDonald's.
Exhausting.
Yeah.
Exhausting.
Oh, yeah.
You know where we usually go? We usually go to Williams and do the Christmas tree thing because it's pretty cool.
We did that. I think that memory just popped up on Facebook. I did that a couple years ago with the kids.
It's fun because the whole town kind of seems like a
got a
different
good vibe.
place, you know?
Yeah.
And
it's a
you
lot
could
of fun.
do the little, what is it, where you drive through and look at all the bears and stuff. Bearzona, you know?
Bearzona's
Especially when
awesome.
the kids are young.
No. We go right
You're
now.
young.
My kids
Yeah.
would love it.
It's hot chocolate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys go to Bearzona?
My son likes that the bears are fat.
They are.
They're so fat. They don't look like bears. They just like
They
balls
just-
walking
they just
around
roll
out
around.
there. Just giant black fur rolling
Do you usually
around.
drive through or do you walk around?
Well,
both?
they don't let you walk around with the wolves.
No.
So that's
You
frowned
have to
upon.
drive through.
So we drive through, and then we go do the little, I don't know, walking part with all the small animals.
Yeah, and it's always freezing.
We usually don't go in the winter, but yeah, it's pretty awesome.
Do you want me
Super
to get
fun.
us matching shirts for the Christmas show?
Uh,
Would you wear it?
no. What is it gonna be?
I don't know. I'm gonna find us
surprise.
something. I got this. Listen, when it comes to like a holiday show, I literally dream about how I'm either going to make you crazy or.
You do a good job.
Yeah.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah,
All
I'm
right.
so bummed I didn't order the turkey hat. I'm going to have it for next year.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
So I made the joke the other day that I think I've spent more money on our toy drive the last couple years than I have on my own kids' Christmas stuff.
Because we did the angel tree
And
last year, too.
I apologize to my own children that you get neglected, but I don't like stuff. I think stuff is silly, and I refuse to buy them electronics. Like I feel like that's doing them a greater disservice. So we go do stuff.
I like it.
Yeah, I'd rather go do stuff with them.
I'm all about cash, I'll be honest with you. Because I get into stores and then you're so overwhelmed with sizes, what they would like, what they don't like. I mean, I literally have 4 teenagers.
So last year was funny because I bought my daughter a couple things, and she's into Harry Potter.
Aw.
And so I'm sitting there and I'm like trying to buy stuff, and I'm like, God damn it, what? Like there's like different factions of Harry Potter. And so I'm like texting people asking which one my daughter
Like,
which one is it? Is it the bad one, the good one,
Yeah, too many options.
I don't know. And someone in the thing is going to yell at me for not knowing Harry Potter stuff, but
Do you feel like there's a lot of options of everything now?
yeah,
Like
there's
when
a lot
we
of
were
ways
young,
to
I
take
feel
your
like
money.
you had a white Ray-Ban or a black Ray-Ban. You know, you had white Reeboks or black. I mean, you just had, and now it's like everything has so many options.
Yeah, now it's weird.
It's exhausting.
Yeah, tons of stuff, lots of ways to take your money. So
Cash, I'm giving cash.
yeah, it's probably
I'm
not a terrible
like
idea.
over it. I can't even.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wrap it all in like an individual box. So it looks like 20 presents.
Here's a 10 and another 10 and another 10.
Dollar bills.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I did do that last year. I got the kids a pizza box, and so when they opened it, it was money found out in it. I mean, couldn't go wrong with pizza box, and then money.
Yeah, that honestly sounds like a good time. Pizza and money. I mean, I could get behind that.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So
Now I'm talking.
if
your
anyone
business,
was
yeah.
getting me anything for Christmas, let me know.
A pizza with the money on the top is
Yeah,
genius.
absolutely. You give me a little bit of both, I'd be really happy. Like half pizza, half money.
I love this. So
Yeah.
easily happy.
I'm a simple creature, so yeah, it doesn't take much. What did you do for Thanksgiving, Arganda?
Try to get my voice back.
How'd
That's
that
it.
go?
Yeah.
Apparently not
so
that
good.
great.
Not so
Wow.
good.
You're
Still
going on like 3 weeks
struggling,
of no
yeah.
voice.
Yeah.
Weird.
Did you guys Black Friday at all?
No.
Hell.
I heard
No.
it wasn't as crazy as it used to be. Like it's not
You
as
could buy
big a
online.
thing.
Like
Yeah.
everyone, no one has
Changed.
to leave their home anymore. And let's be honest, are the Black Friday sales really Black Friday sales?
No. Not really.
You know, I keep seeing that thing, but I'm also not dumb. So, like, I bought some Beats headphones just because I needed some, and I actually went to Target for Oreos. Ended up buying a Beats, and they were like a third the price they are all year.
Well, that's
so,
a good deal then.
Yeah. So I don't know. I feel like people are really making up.
Was there a lot of
Black
people
Friday
in there?
stories.
You actually
No.
went there on
Crazy.
Friday,
No, it was probably Saturday.
Oh, Saturday.
and they were still on sale.
Yeah.
Why Target?
Well, everybody knows Black Friday is like a week-long thing. It
Yeah.
starts before, it goes
Yeah,
after.
yeah. Cyber Monday.
It's true.
You know, so I don't know.
Don't believe the hype.
Again, shopping is just exhausting to me, and I'd rather just.
But
get
listen,
cash.
those Oreos don't buy themselves, so you gotta go. get
They
some
don't.
Oreos.
So I quit buying cookies, chips, soda in my house. Like I'm not. You're all fiending for these cookies and these chips
So
and
you-
the soda, and I do not buy it. So they all have to buy their own.
I was gonna say you force them to go underground with their.
Yes. Lo and behold, there
Mitchell's
seems
got
to
a
be
truck
always
full
chips.
of Oreos.
Oh yeah, it's always like a bag
Everybody
on the
gets
counter.
to the store for that. Yeah.
It's
you go
a
get milk?
gallon of milk.
No.
It's cookies. Vinny's got like chips stashed in his room. I'm like, what is wrong with you people?
It's really wild. Like the new generation is really all about chips.
They are, and it's all the hot ones. I'm like, it's
Yeah,
eating
hot.
your belly
They
alive.
have to be hot.
Yeah.
Can't do it.
I don't know. I'm not,
Not buying it.
Not chip person. It'd probably be healthier if I was. Cookies are be the death of me.
You're like, I
So
sure am a
bad.
cookie person.
I literally have a video on my story eating a row of Oreos last night.
Oh, good God.
That's
It's one
funny.
serving, right? One row? No?
I just saw your picture,
Yeah.
trying to take a picture with your daughter, and acknowledging the fact that Normally, the picture taker in the family is not really in the pictures.
I have
And I
tons
know
of
you
pictures.
got a long arm, but you need a selfie stick.
Yeah, no, I'm not getting
Your
one.
daughter will enjoy it too. Girls
Yeah.
love selfie sticks.
Well, I don't need one. Like, I got an arm, so I just,
Yeah, but if you do
Look.
the selfie stick, then your arm's not always.
I got it. I got tons of those.
He's got this.
I need, like, so Janae takes pictures of our football games,
Yeah.
and she got a few pictures of, like, me talking to my son or, like, after the game with my daughter. And those
Yeah.
are, like, my favorite pictures. And for one, they're nice pictures.
We need to print them out.
They're in, like, my favorite setting, and they're, like,
It's
you know,
everything
not
all in
me
one.
taking a picture of, you know, and I
Yeah.
take a ton of pictures for Finley, for football, for social media, for boating, and it's always me taking a picture, which is fine, but I don't have any pictures with my kids, and so
Yeah.
it's just a bummer.
Set your timer. That's how we get our family Christmas picture.
I was going to,
That's
so
too much work.
I was just going to take a screenshot, but it made me laugh, you know, like, it just made me laugh.
What?
But
The comments?
what's that?
What's making you laugh?
No, like my daughter's like, oh, where do I go?
Oh, yeah.
What do I do?
She's just
like, why is my dad making me do this?
I always
You
love
know?
when you guys are in the truck driving and you're just videoing her and she's just like,
Yeah, she does not find
like,
it
"Oh,
amusing.
listen, Dad, I don't like the videos
Although,
or the pictures.
so after football games, we would go to Denny's and get in the truck, crank the music up, and it's like a celebration ride to all the way to Denny's. And she just sits over there and laughs the whole
you're too
time.
crazy.
Oh, yeah. It's cold-ish out at 10 o'clock at night, windows down, music blaring.
She's like, oh, good God.
Yeah, so she thought it was hilarious.
Listen, you
Yeah.
guys are crazy. It is cold outside.
Yeah.
Girls do not like their hair blown around.
No, she probably does not. I remember literally that was a thing that her mom hated back in the day.
Yeah.
We
When they're
put the windows up. I'm like, it's beautiful out. What's the problem? Her hair's literally blowing straight in her
Yes.
face. It's so
It's
funny.
a thing, especially
So-
because you spend guys don't spend much time on themselves, but girls spend at least an hour trying to get themselves looking
At least.
good, and then guys want to roll the windows down. You're just like, can we just turn the air on? Like, what's wrong with the air? No,
Yeah.
I like the fresh air. Well, I like my hair.
Yeah. Put a hat on. So it's funny you say that too because I put so much goop in my hair today because my hair is
It
a
is pretty slicked
disaster.
back.
Yeah, I put so much.
You might need like a haircut or something. It's stuck now. Now you have the whole headset.
And I don't have like quality hair products, so this is like,
It's the gel.
oh, it's nasty.
Don't even touch it because it'll turn
Yeah.
white. You know.
It
how
doesn't
that
matter. I'll
goes.
drive around with the window down. It'll be windy out. And by the time I get to the store, like it's just poofy.
It's just all over the
So I
place.
have to either let it go and get long enough to do something with, or I have to cut it short again.
You won't
And
grow it
so-
out like Benjamin.
No, I definitely won't. He looks like a hippie. He needs a haircut. No,
He looks
he
like a
needs
grown man.
haircut. He does look like a grown man.
You know when he
but
walks into games, people are like,
That's
"Are
what
you a
those
coach or is
linebackers
he a
look like.
player?"
he's got his hair like back. He's got a little
Yeah.
do-rag thing on, and
Got the linebacker look.
yeah, he's definitely got a look for sure.
He's
but
living his
I-
best life.
I don't like having long hair. Like it's super annoying.
Does he swing
Then you
it?
can't drive around with the window down. It gets in your
True.
face.
Yeah,
so.
see, here lies
Yeah.
the problem.
Although at this
Now we're
point,
talking.
my beard is long enough that like it blows in the wind.
Does it blow like?
Yeah.
Yeah, at least it doesn't get in
Like
your eyes.
we would be out of practice and I'd be taking a video and I would just see my beard just doing this. Like
It's got to be annoying.
nah,
Is it irritating? Like,
I don't know. It's
even
normal.
pay attention.
Yeah, it's just normal. So for me at this point. but,
yeah. How many years have you had a beard?
I have not seen my face in like 15 years.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe longer.
What the
Yeah.
heck?
I trim it shorter sometimes, but yeah, like I haven't
Not
seen my
like-
face in.
That's
a
a
long
long
time.
time. That's why you're the bearded man.
Lo-
Start
yeah.
a trend for a man messy bun. Karen says in the chat.
Man, messy bun.
No,
Would you put it in a bun? Or you...
that's what she
That's
said.
a good one. I like it.
That was Karen. Karen Dahlman.
Yeah, no,
Karen,
definitely
you know
not.
he ain't putting it in no bun.
You know, all those kids with long hair do it, you know. And I just look at them, I'm like, you look like the librarian at my high school. Like, I don't get it. Like, put a pen in it, too. Like, what is that?
Hey, Karen, do you do pajamas for Christmas? I feel like you are
I bet a
pajama.
shiny nickel she does.
I bet so, too. And
Yeah.
delicious food.
Yeah.
You know that they decorate their house. Like, that is one of the houses we go probably 10 times during this season. Have you decorated your houses yet? Did you already start? Do you go like Griswold? Do you only put a few up?
She said that's
Do
why
you?
I said it. I hate man buns.
She's on your team.
Funny.
So I didn't decorate for Christmas for many years, and my kids did it last year.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
They got this stuff out. We're like, we're
So-
doing this.
Yeah, they did a great job, and it was a lot of fun. So we'll probably have to do it this year since they wanted it so badly last year. But
Yes.
yeah, Benjamin's super into it. I feel like what little decorating interest I have has to be used at the store. I'm like, hey, we
Yeah.
got to get that tree up. We got to get this up. We got to do this. We got to do that. And I'm like, all right,
Done.
I'm done. I'm over it. And the worst part is picking it up. That's the worst.
Yeah.
Oh,
It
my
is.
God. If I could just throw it all away afterwards, I might entertain it. But
Yeah.
then it's like super wasteful.
Mitchell put like probably 5,000 lights on the roof last year. A, it took like 3 weeks to get that up. B, it's like a 3-week project to get it down. Like, it's
Nope.
ridiculous.
Not
Forget
doing
about
it.
I said, are you doing it this year? He's like, no. But the kid next door, so there's a young family that lives next door. And let me tell you about this kid. He has everything out early. There is not one light out of place. Like, it is on his roof. It's line. Everything Halloween and Christmas. So that's really what started this. The first year, this kid had
a
everything
little
out
friendly
on Halloween.
competition?
Yes, and it was like beautiful. And Mitchell's like, "Oh God, I gotta beat him." Well, we have like 2 sides of a yard. It goes crazy. But already, I drove around the corner. I was like, "Oh, he's already got his lights up. The challenge is already there."
Hey, you know what I really do like, though, are those little projectors that just project up the lights.
Yeah, I see.
I bought like 3 of those a couple years ago.
and they look beautiful.
Yeah, done. Plug it
deal.
in, point it, done.
Done.
Yeah.
I'm not against it. We have like 5,000 lights that we got to do something with, though. I was like, how many boxes of lights do you want? Do you know how much those cost? He's like, yeah, I need like 10 more. I'm like,
So
"What
a
is
few
wrong
years
with
ago,
you?"
my sister went and bought a ton of lights right after Christmas,
Genius.
and they were like pennies on the dollar.
Genius.
And
I
I
always
thought,
am going to, but I
Dang,
never do that.
I never do either. I say that with Halloween decorations.
too.
Like, I don't know. But
You know what Mitchell does? He goes and he like haggles with the Halloween store guys. Like, in 2 days, you're not even gonna need this. Like, you're gonna have it marked down. Like, just mark it down right now for me. I'm like, how many times have you visited that guy?
it's impressive.
It's like it's a situation. He came back with this little Joker guy though that hops, and literally we had the best time because it scared
Yeah.
every single person that came.
Karen has an answer for you.
Oh, do you?
Good job, everyone else. Good job.
Listen, everybody join in on the fun. Get yourself pajamas.
Yeah.
Even the dog.
Even the dog. It's happening. You have like
We'll
now
have
you've
to put
blown
it
my
out there.
mind. This is going on.
We'll have to put it out there. We'll do like a photo contest or something for people in their PJs.
Let's do
Yeah.
it.
You know, we'll
Good
do
idea.
it like we'll do it like a little prize or something.
I'm in.
Yeah.
Because I already got my shirts ordered.
Give him a shirt or something. Yeah.
Yep. Which reminds me, I know we're getting way off subject here today.
We
but,
haven't even started the show.
So, for our employees and our customers and anyone who wants to support it, we are doing a toy drive this year. We had a long talk about it because, man, it's tough out there. Yeah, look at that. So we are bringing back the truckload of toys. We want to fill up that truck bed in the showroom full of toys. So our employees, we will reach out to you guys directly here, but we'll probably do like maybe T-shirts or jeans or something. Bring a toy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll have to talk to the boss, see what
Have
the
to talk
plan
to the
is.
boss.
Game jersey.
But the main objective for it being that there are a lot of people out there who really are having a hard time and are struggling, and if we can do a little bit to help that out, that'd be great. Then we'll probably reach out to Flummer down at Bullhead Fire, and
He's so fun. He gave us a tour last year.
yeah, Gibbs
Yeah.
tour. He was my wide receiver in high school.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It pays to know people in this town. One of the great things about this community.
Yeah, and he is moving up the ranks, and it was so funny to listen to him because, you know, he's moving up, and he's like, man, I just miss being on fires and doing things,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
Actually
know.
putting out the fires.
You know when you get like into the boss section, you're like, man, I just
Yeah.
want to go do a fire.
he's like, I just have to deal with the angry people all the time. Like, why are you spraying so much water on my burning house? Like, you know,
just trying to save your life.
just trying to save your house, no big deal. You know, put a fire out, my bad.
Oh man.
But anyway, so yes, guys, if you can, You know, and it's kind of funny to think about because in years past, I felt like it was all boy toys.
It's
And,
easy to buy, yeah.
Then the last couple of years, it's been more girl toys.
Let me remind you, too, the little ones get a lot of gifts. Like we usually, and everywhere usually gets a lot of gifts for younger kids, but the teenagers also. And the fire department does all those ages. So even if it's like the perfume sets, the makeup sets.
Yeah, the little toy makeup sets they said were like super popular.
Yes.
Which, like, as a dad, I'm not a fan of.
No. But,
Don't
you
like
know,
it.
like cologne, the deodorant, the body wash stuff. So
You know
just
what I
keep
buy
that
a
in
lot
mind,
of,
too.
right?
You just buy footballs and basketballs.
I buy a lot of footballs and basketballs.
I know. Like, I think, yes.
We know.
I'm like, I know who bought these.
So, first of all, that's a high quality gift.
It is. Yes.
But second, like I'm one of the like, man, if you had a football at a park and you found another human, you
You're
could play
good to go.
catch for hours, make a friend, do your thing.
You're right.
And I'll tell you, I showed up at many parks when I was a kid. This is a different generation.
Yeah.
But I would just get dropped off at a park with a basketball and
see you
play
at 7.
basketball. And yeah, like
Make friends.
there were times I remember like I had to keep change because I had to go to the payphone and make a phone call. Like,
Is anybody coming to get me?
no, like, hey, I'm done. I've been here for 4 hours. No bottle
Can I
of
have some
water.
water?
Yeah, I didn't have one of those $80 jugs of,
Yeah.
you know.
It's so funny.
No.
So just different generation. But so I always like, you know, kind of do it because, you know, I want to have a next generation of sports people. I don't want people just phoning for life. And
You're right.
it was important to me when I was a kid.
I like
so,
it. I like it. If you have a ball and a friend, you're good to go.
Yeah, man, you go out and friggin', you know, like when I moved here, so when I was a kid, I grew up out in the country. You had to like ride your bike to people's houses who had kids.
Yeah, it was probably far, right? Too?
Couple miles.
It's not as far as I remember. I remember like
it
my
was way
driveway
far.
being an adventure, you know. But yeah, it was like collectively a couple miles to find like 4 or 5 kids to go play ball or something.
Yeah.
But when I moved here, you would just go in the front yard and like throw your ball up in the air and be like, "Is anybody around?" Like, what? You know. So
Street ball.
yeah, a lot of street ball.
Hey, have you played pickleball?
No.
No.
Listen to me.
That's an admission of age and unathleticism I'm not willing to take yet.
Listen, this is what we did all
Like,
weekend.
do you want to play tennis? No. Ping pong? I want to be a little more athletic than that.
If you
Golf?
go up to the pickleball in Rotary, every single one of those things is filled. And it is not just with young people. It is older people and young people.
It's a lot of old people.
It's really fun.
I
It's
am
really
not
good.
prepared to admit that I'm there.
No.
My son loves it. My son and his buddies go play. They went and bought paddles.
Yeah.
Yeah, they love it.
Well,
have some-
I have the 4 teenagers, so all they did was argue and fight the whole time. You know, I have the 2 aggressive ones and the 2 not so aggressive ones, and they're like, "Why are you cheating? Don't be doing it wrong. You're doing it wrong. You're in the
Yeah.
kitchen." Blah blah. I'm like, this is the best thing I've ever
that
seen
would
in my life.
100% be me. Like, it would just take me a few games to figure out how to try to win, and then I would ruin it for everybody.
That is Drayton
Yeah.
and Lex. They are
Yep.
like, they can't just be kind. Like,
No.
oh, sorry that you guys lost. They're like, we kicked your butt. I'm like, so extreme, so
Yeah.
extreme.
Pickleball is crazy. It's huge. I know it's, you know, the city's put a lot of investment into it to have
Well, and you
pickleball
see
courts.
teenagers
and
out there and off their phones, which is super cool.
I'm telling you, imagine Benjamin,
Big
Big
old guy.
Paul,
Cool.
Deegan. Out of the, they told me that some guy rolled up with like his short shorts and, you know, his music going. He was like super into it, and he's like out there whooping them. You know.
Well,
pretty
I think
funny.
that's like the funniest part about it is it doesn't really matter what age you are because, you know, it's not a physical thing. Like you're not bumping anyone around like football. It's literally you could have a guy who's like 70 out there kicking your butt.
Yeah.
It's
no,
like
I'm-
that.
That's what
you know,
Karen just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She said-
I don't like it.
Some of those old people will kick your booty.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like, so I used to go golfing with my father-in-law, and at the time I was a youngish, super
Dude.
athletic dude,
Gonna win.
and I get whooped by my father-in-law, and I'd be
Like,
so
head
mad.
down.
Oh, man.
You know, like go to bowling and lose to my, you know, significant other, and I'd be like, this is some real BS, you know?
Yeah, this sport
Let's go play
sucks.
basketball right now.
Basketball.
I'll go hit bombs off of you. Like, let's go do a real sport.
Hey, you know what the best gift is for Christmas?
Money, you said.
A car. We got some cars.
Which you
Are
need
you
money
buying
for.
your loved one a car? Let's go, Jeff. Deal of the week. Deal
Let's
of
do
the
it.
day. Deal of the month.
Well, we got a bunch of deals today. So it's funny. Some guy in the car business commented, Jeff, are you blowing through all these?
Well, I got it on a slideshow.
How about you unslideshow? Can you pause the slideshow?
Look at that.
Here, we'll just talk on them at slideshow
I can
pace.
slow it down.
Black truck, Duramax, Z71. Lifted.
Oh, look at the rims.
11,000 off.
Those are good rims.
This truck. Not that truck.
Okay, slower.
All right.
Here we go.
So we had some guy commenting in the Facey space yesterday about, 11,000 off must not be that. So let me tell you guys, we price our inventory by age. Once a vehicle reaches its age in our inventory, we price it aggressively and to move it. So if you see one of those, jump on it. It won't last.
Yeah.
That one there is a Denali. That thing is beautiful.
Nice.
Someone needs to spoil their old lady and get them one of those.
You could fit all the kids' friends, all their sports
Yeah.
stuff. Everybody can fit
So
in it.
that right there is a very affordable vehicle.
Yes.
It's $6,250 off.
Friendly.
That brings that way down. I mean, honestly, like competitive with a lot of used car prices. And then that is the bad boy we have right now. So
Z71.
we just
Show
sold
the rims again. The rims
yeah.
are fire. I love my Silverado. Love it.
Yeah,
And they're not bad. Well, that's the Duramax. That's the fancy one.
so
I was going to say not
but-
bad on gas, but
so
I'm going to take it
hold
back.
on. Well, check this out. The cool thing about that new Duramax is it gets pretty good power, but it's really very economical. It gets better mileage than I got a 6.2 in my truck, and that truck hauls ass. It's really fun. But
I like to drive fast.
it does love gas stations also. But that Duramax gets really good mileage. Yeah, I do that too. Beep 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 beep. Yeah.
Yours is the other one.
Yeah. What do you?
Just kidding.
Is yours a 5.3? What does yours have?
I don't know. It's cute. It has the good rims.
Got an engine.
It has the good rims. That is a
Listen.
fact. So you have a Trail Boss. So you have a
Yes.
very, very sharp truck.
Yeah, and it could go almost
But yeah, so that
anywhere.
new Duramax is actually really economical. It's good on mileage, gets decent power, tows well.
It's nice.
So a lot of if you've noticed, a
They have
bunch
the
of
big
our
screen in there too. Those
yeah,
are-
a bunch of our employees have started buying the Duramax because it gets better mileage. So, and it's actually less money than buying a 6.2. So if you get a 6.2,
I don't know what he's talking about.
a 6.2 liter engine, which is the bigger, high performance.
Oh, yes.
It's a larger cost upgrade.
Is there a difference in between what they could pull?
There is. I think the 6.2 makes a little more power and tows a little bit more, but it's not significant.
I mean, not
And,
that it matters to me, but that's always the question that everybody
well-
says. I'm like, yes.
So I always let people. They're like, "Yeah, you got that big boat you got to pull." And I'm thinking, my boat's not that big, but
Listen, when you take the pictures and you make it look really
yeah,
long,
you got to put it on
it
that.
looks-
You got to put on that 0.5. You know what I'm saying? That 22-foot boat gets to be about 27 real fast.
It's like your fish pictures when you actually take a picture of it, and when
Yeah.
you elongate
You got to
a little bit.
elongate it, hold that fish out there. Yeah.
This is where the selfie stick would come in.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah. But anyway, the crazy part is we have a new 4-cylinder engine that they made
Oh,
available
yeah.
in full-size trucks, and it tows more than my boat.
That's wild. And it's a nice ride.
Like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went and towed Eric's Razor, and we just literally
Yeah.
just drove around town to see how it did, and it was crazy because it's like if you've driven trucks for the last 20 years, the truck you drove 20 years ago that you thought was awesome is a turd compared to the 4-cylinder now.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You're right.
Like, you got to get it
'Cause
out
you're
of your
almost
head.
afraid
but
of the 4-cylinder, but it
yeah,
tows just much.
100%.
Gas
I
mileage
was
is
such
better.
a
It's-
hater. I was like, I am
Like,
not
yeah,
a
this is
4-cylinder. Like,
crazy.
this is a piece of,
Yeah.
And then you go drive and you're like, oh, damn, it hauls ass. It's kind of like electric vehicles where you're just not used to not having an awesome sound.
Yeah.
And so you're like, this doesn't sound trucky.
Dude, when I would first get in and turn it on, and you'd be like,
Is it
is
running?
it on?
Yeah.
Is it not? So confused.
Yep.
Yeah.
So
But you just plug those things in. I mean,
yeah,
who would have known?
it's
The Jetsons, they knew.
the Jetsons. Knew. Yeah, that's funny you say that. There's all these movies that predicted the future,
Yeah.
unintentionally, and that was one of the Jetsons. Nailed 5 things,
It's so wild.
but they didn't get smartphones.
They
Like
just had
remember,
robots.
everything was wall mounted. Everything was like you had to go
Yeah.
to a big console and push a button. And
Well, think about the little robot
what was
on
it
there.
Spacely Sprockets? You get yelled
Yeah.
at by your boss on
Yeah.
on a screen. They nailed that one. Great job, Jetsons.
When I was at NAU, they have these little things, and they're probably like this big, and you can order food on them, and they are just going around the whole campus.
That's
You can choose
cool.
the music, so when it opens up, it's your own music, so you know it's your stuff. Wild.
I'm not built for this world. I told my son, if you end up settling in like the middle of nowhere of America, you let me know. Like,
Let me know. I'm coming with you.
Yeah.
I'm out of here.
you go to college in like South Dakota, we can talk about it.
Be awesome.
Yeah, I'm just gonna buy a cabin with a really good heater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, why not? What else do we have to do? I mean, listen, I'm gonna be an empty nester. No baseball, no football. What the hell
Yeah.
do
What
you do
happened?
with your?
So-
I will be at all your guys' games.
So my
I'm gonna be those
son
people.
is not doing any winter sports,
He's not.
but my daughter is. So
Oh.
she's playing basketball. I think her first
She
game is
is?
tomorrow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fun.
And I feel so bad because she's like, like this is really her first time playing real basketball, and so I'm a basketball guy. Like that was really like my first, actually baseball probably was, but that got old fast. You know what I'm saying? Basketball is what I played in college and played in high school. And she's like, Dad, what's this? What's that? And I'm thinking, man, when your brother was 11, I would have ripped his ass if he didn't know what that was. And I'm like, oh, baby, let me show you. I'm setting a pick on the couch.
You're
And
drawing.
yeah, I'm drawing things in the sand.
Benjamin's like, this is not fair.
Yeah.
Take her outside and whoop her up.
We took her over to the basketball court one day, and we're making her go through the stuff, and she's like, "Oh God, this is what this is like."
Oh,
and
I bet she's like, and you guys are probably so extreme.
Oh gosh, me and Benjamin both. It was a little
Yeah.
heavy-handed.
I bet
and,
she's like, get me out of here.
But like when Benjamin was little, much smaller than 11, I would be like, "Son, you're not leaving till you make 5 in a row," and he would sit on that short corner of the basket, and he'd have to make 5. We'd sit there for 20 minutes if we had to. And he'd eventually
Not
make
baby
5 in a
girl.
row. Oh, she made 5 in a row.
She did.
Oh, probably 15 minutes.
She's like, I'll school you guys.
Yep.
It's cool.
She got
That
breaks.
makes sense because she has that like fire in her. Like, are you saying that I
She
can't do that?
she got breaks and we made jokes. Benjamin was like on the verge of tears. It's like I just sit there.
He's like,
It's
who
not
are
5.
you?
It's only 4. It's not 5. But it's so funny. Benjamin did that to her.
Oh. Benjamin's like, this is not the dad I had.
Yeah, pretty funny.
I'm excited. That's good. You're gonna have a good time.
Yeah.
And now you don't have practice, so you get to give her time
Yeah.
and devotion and
I owe her some time for
yeah,
sure.
that's exciting.
I need to take her somewhere without Benjamin.
It's hard, right? It's hard to like separate.
It's hard for me.
you
I
feel
feel like
like-
at this point Benjamin's like, yeah, I'm good, whatever. What are you doing? Like,
Yeah. Well, yeah, when they get to their own page of life, it makes it a little easier. You don't feel so guilty. But
Yeah.
you feel like but then you get that one-on-one time and you're like, like that was good. This
yeah,
was
it
good.
got a little weird on Thanksgiving. 'Cause it was like, man, he's only got one more, and then he should be gone in theory, And then if he's playing football, he shouldn't be back. He should be
Yeah.
footballing.
Right, they don't come back till Christmas, really.
Yeah. So
Well, I got told that we're making Thanksgiving the rest of their lives, so I'm in. I am in. Come home to your mama. Every Thanksgiving of your life.
you just gotta wait till they get married, and then you gotta like have the in-law fight.
Oh boy.
I'm bringing the in-laws. You're like, no, I'm not bringing them.
I'm like, tell the in-laws I'm coming to their house.
yeah. That'll be fun. How many kids you got out there?
I got four.
In-laws.
I got 4.
4 sets of in-laws.
4.
Sounds fun.
The scary thing is I have 2 girls, so I'm the number 1 in-law. That's where that goes. And you have 2 boys, and then you become not the number 1 because the girls. That's the challenging part. How do I get them to always come home? They won't.
Yeah, I don't know. You have a way different approach. You're like, how do I keep them? I'm like, I don't know. I got to enjoy it while I can. It's not lasting forever.
Mitchell's always like, go. We'll see you next year. We're going
Yeah.
on a vacation. I'm like, wait, what?
So
No.
that's funny you say that. That's what I have threatened to do for like the last 5 years. I'm like, listen, you do
know.
Christmas with them. I'm going on vacation. I don't
I
want to do
think
this
that
half
you
day,
don't-
like
yeah,
whatever. Like,
yeah, it is hard.
yeah.
It is hard. It's hard because we can't take a trip for Christmas on Christmas because
Why, you
you're
can't
sharing them.
you're not the McAllisters from Home Alone?
No.
You're not taking an entire family and in-laws to France?
No, but that would be so fun.
That's so
and when I
crazy.
win the lottery, we're doing it.
It's so
in
funny.
pajamas, just so everybody
Jeff,
knows.
if you win the lottery, are you taking your entire family on vacation?
No.
What are you doing with your lotto money?
He's out of here.
I'm gonna buy a new car.
A new car. Jeff's a car guy.
Yeah. That is literally the first thing I always say. Me and Benjamin, he'll send me a picture of a boat. He's like, Lotto. He'll just send a picture.
You're like, yes.
I'll be like, son, that is more than our current house we live in. And he's like, worth it.
Worth it. Doing it. We're going to live on it.
Pretty funny.
That's where your guys' memories are. That's why.
Yep.
Well, we got some events coming up.
Let's show
Want me to
them.
go through
Let's
'em?
show them. Yeah.
I'll go through them. You talk about them.
Okay. So that's our toy drive. Either location, drop them off. Know that they will get to local families.
And although we don't have a truck in the showroom of the used car center, and I say showroom sarcastically, if you've been to our used car center, it's not so big. But it will get up to our new car store, and we will fill that up. I like how that truck looks like it's bent a little bit.
It's cute. I was like,
Yeah.
yes, I love this.
Yeah, that's super cool. And Alexis has become our official
She does great.
yeah.
She's the computer
Flyer,
genius.
flyer maker.
flyer maker. She
Flyer
is
maker.
hired as the flyer maker. But
What's
yeah,
next, Jeffy?
that's a
Okay.
great little one.
The Boombox Parade is this Friday.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I came off of my Thanksgiving hospice food and got there Monday, and I was like, oh,
I like how they're just
I got
like,
some
yeah,
catching up to
do whatever theme you feel like.
And they're like, we can't even pick a theme.
Which is great because I did not understand some of the themes the last couple of
Some
years.
of them were silly. We
Like,
just-
and
we
listen,
just
that's on
went
me.
full
I was like,
obsessed.
I don't even understand Harry Potter. Why are we doing Harry Potter? Like, what is this? What does this
This
have to
is
do with
too much
anything?
work.
Like,
Oh, this is good. So, these two places have Drifting Bistro and the Hooked on Pokey have combined, and they're doing a grand opening. So they're actually in the Drifting Bistro place. So it'll be a fun one. Join them November 30th.
so they put the pokey thing in the
Yeah.
bistro.
Yeah. So I'm assuming they both do their trucks still, but that's both their now location.
We were just talking, like, there are food trucks for
So
everything
many
now.
Food trucks.
I
So
laughed. I
many
walked
food
by
trucks.
the other day, or drove down 95, and there's just like 4 or 5 people out there bundled in the
Waiting
40
for-
mile an hour wind waiting for their food. I'm like, God damn, must be some good food.
Listen, I'm driving through.
Call
okay,
me
at
old
this
fashioned,
point.
but I don't want to brave the elements to get a taco. So
No.
shout out to you guys. You must make amazing food.
We got a few toy drives going on.
Listen,
This one is
support them all.
Yeah.
I like that one. There's food involved.
So Laughlin Ranch, yeah, super cool. You bring a $10 gift and you get an appetizer.
How much is an appetizer at Laughlin Ranch? I feel like that's a
They're
great
a
deal.
good $15. Yeah, so I'm assuming, you bring a gift, you sit there, have appetizer, you order a few drinks. I mean, they're
like-
genius. It's genius. They're doing something good and get something in return.
I
and it
like how I
makes
have
perfect
to
sense.
expose my fat nature every time a promotion involves food.
He's like, all I know is I'm getting a pretzel.
I'm like, huh,
Can I have a pretzel and a water?
I can get a $10 toy and get a $9.99 appetizer. It seems like a win. I don't know.
It's a win-win.
And then we got this.
Yeah, so this looks like Kingman is going to do their lighting of the downtown. So that's pretty exciting. I thought that was a good family event. If you're looking something to do this
Well, and
Saturday.
we were talking a little bit about Williams, but Kingman's got kind of the same thing where it's
Yeah.
like you can drive to Kingman and you feel like you're in a completely different place. That
Yeah.
downtown Kingman area is very old, and they do a nice job. And they've done a really, if you haven't been up there, they really redid that part, and it's kind of a fun little place. You can go walk around. There's a bunch of restaurants and other stuff. And,
museums,
yeah.
little old-fashioned, restaurant, and get a little old-fashioned sundae.
I know that because they have good food places up there. So, you get up there, go do that, and then obviously you're just a drive away from the Wallapies. But it's a fun little getaway. I always laugh. There's been a video going around the internet of it's a bunch of British people, and they're like making fun of Americans for saying that things are like everyone asks, "Oh, where are you from in England?" "Oh, okay. Is it close to London?"
Oh.
And have you seen that?
No.
No.
And so they're like, yeah, it's nowhere near London, you dumb American, whatever. And then some guy interjects, like in the video, and he's like, well, hold on. Let me tell you something about Americans. They don't think twice about driving an hour to go do something and driving back. Like an hour and a half is like halfway across the country in England.
For them.
And for us, an hour and a half is like, oh, yeah, I'll just
Vegas.
run to Vegas. No big deal. I'll just run to Southern California.
hours,
no
yeah.
big deal. Like, so it's kind of funny
That's
perspective difference,
Yeah.
The one dude's like, you can literally drive 11 hours and still be in Texas from Texas. You're like, oh, yeah, that's a good point. It's kind of
Great point.
yeah, it's kind of a big country. So
Well, guys, happy Tuesday. Shop local, support local, and have a great day. We have, Thursday show. We have the soccer coach from MCC coming. So if you have any questions,
Get ready.
So the first question is, did you know that we had a collegiate soccer team at MCC?
Did you know?
Because if you didn't, that should be the start of your questions.
Yes. And a men and women's team.
Yeah,
Cool.
super cool.
Yeah.
Excited.
Very exciting.
All right.
All right, guys, have a good day. Buy a car. Great Christmas present.
What brand is that?
I
That
don't
is,
know. I asked Jeff, is that a Chevy?
It don't look like it.